Hello, everybody, and welcome
Hello.
back to the official Age of Empires stream. I'm Joe Holmes, community manager for the Age of Empires franchise.
And I am Evan Tuchega, community manager for the Age of Empires franchise.
It is good to see you all in chat here. We are already in the midst of a death match, so we're going to jump right into Age of Empires Definitive Edition right now. And we got a wall from chat. Hello, everybody. Thank you for jumping in. It has been a couple of weeks since we've been on. Last week we ended up canceling our stream real late, but we got now we're back and we're readier than ever to rock. More ready than ever to rock. I used to be an editor. All right, here we go. So these Bear Force 1, amazing handle. I love it. Bear Force 1's armored elephants defending against this wave of the surge of cataphracts from Evan over here, who was just like getting free reign basically just to like send an army across the map. Nobody's really challenging, but I guess look at the way this map is constructed, the way it spawned. It's just, I mean, this is basically a free highway. You know, if this was Age of Empires 2 and we were trading markets, this would be almost ideal. I mean, you'd have to sort of cut back on some of these guys back here, but like this is as good a natural wall as you can ask for. It's basically a highway straight into Bear Force 1's base, and Evan has taken absolute advantage of that, putting Bear Force 1 back on his heels. Although when you look at it between Bear Force 1, some dude, the Macedonians, Hot Chins is the Romans, and Romaine, Romaine the Roman. We are seeing that the map control is leaning ever so slightly into Bear Force 1's favor. So Bear Force 1 able to steal as much of the map as they can. There is this gold up here that's not being exploited right now, which I would expect to happen before too long. And some dude, as the Macedonians, I'm surprised that there's actually a wall going up right here. If there had been better scouting, I would say that there's basically nothing stopping from some dude from just coming in here and walling up on this side of the base and then taking over this gold node and cutting down on Bear Force 1's houses. And that's a GG from Bear Force 1. He must have DC'd because Bear Force 1 was in the lead in terms of score. Well, that's too bad. You always hate to see that. So now some dude, Macedonians, realizing they put up a wall, they don't really need it, so they're gonna have to move in here and take over some of that gold before it's too late. We also got a GG from Woola Roman, and now that we look up here, we see why there was a counterattack from Hot Chins, who Woola Roman you can see had a wall here. Had some towers going up and was really pressuring Hot Chins back here, trying to keep him down. But Hot Chins, those heavy Roman catapults, just came up and did what those heavy Roman catapults do and destroyed that stuff. Woola Romaine was not ready to counter siege. It reminds me of my game of Age of Empires 2 yesterday. Oh my goodness, I was playing against our business manager, Will, and he showed up as the Mongols with just a heap of cavalry archers, a proper heap of them, as well as some battering rams, and just took me down. Just dismantled my base, and that's what we're seeing right now against Woola Romaine. We got a GG there. So now it is going to be some dude versus Hot Chins, and Evan is coming in with his cataphracts, hoplites rushing in behind, and they're going to get stopped by this brick wall here. They're going to have to take down a section of this wall before they're ever even able to engage. The thing is, because they're attacking a dead player, it's not even necessarily clear that Hot Chins realizes that this force is here. Hot Chins may or may not, and it looks like now at this point he's going to get the alarm, and he is going to need to decide: is he going to engage on this side against some dude or on this side against Evan? Meanwhile, I'm going to jump in to chat. Hello, everybody. Thank you for all of the Wololos, and we will not tolerate this behavior. Beans and Chips in chat. Good to see ya. Thank you. Awesome. Jaso, Chenla, good to see you guys. Matthew99. Oh, Bear Ace is Kinzo Plus. Bear Force 1 is Kinzo Plus. Whoops. Let's not do that. Okay. Hit the wrong button there. Go Hotchin, says Matthew99. Elliot is in chat. Hello, Elliot. Good to see you. Elliot is off camera today because for a very exciting reason. They got a new office up at Relic, and I'm really excited to go up there and see it. I want to go up on a visit. The one thing is, though, that they used to be right next to like the best pizza place ever. So that's where we'd go for lunch every time that we went up to Relic Entertainment. And now I just don't know. Elliot's gonna have to explore the neighborhood, find us a new great pizza place. Otherwise, I'm not sure I can make it. All right, Hot Chins. These 4 town centers in grave danger, but whoa, what a shot against those cataphracts. That was an expensive hit for Evan. Oh my goodness gracious, that was great micro. He got all of these cataphracts with these range shots from these heavy catapults and didn't hit a single one of his own. That is very difficult to pull off, and that shows a lot of really great micro or a lot of really great luck. It's sort of hard to tell. But these cataphracts are going to take down... We got a hey, nice town from chat. These cataphracts are going to take down these legions. The hoplites going to come in. The legions versus the hoplites versus the cataphracts. And now we've got more archery ranges coming down, and Evan trying to create a ballista tower here, trying to create a little bit more of a front. Evan has done a great job this game of getting in people's faces. We saw him versus Bear Force 1, aka Kinzo, and we did not. And then Kinzo either dropped or just figured it wasn't going to be worth the fight. So now it is down to 3, and that's a GG from Hotchins. GG from Hotchins, which means it's just Evan versus some dude. 1v1. What is going on? Matthew99A. Will there be an AoE 3 DE? Yes, there will. Yes, there will. Keep your eye peeled for more information on that before too long. And now some dude just taking these catapults, dismantling a couple of extra towers here. The thing that's tough, now these ballista towers that are going down up here are not all that effective, but could possibly, they're basically, at this point, they're scouting towers. This catapult going to go down for free. And now it's a matter of who's got the money. Let's see if this hoplite can make it in underneath the minimum range of that catapult. And oh, wow, he is just going to make it. And that's going to be another catapult down for free. Evan, as ever, going on the offensive. Walking right past this elephant. Just chilling out. All right. Oh, my goodness gracious. This is going to be... Oh, wow. Are we going to see the same level of micro that we saw from Hotchins? We're seeing a couple of these... Oh, own goal on that catapult shot. And this frontline catapults, those are going down. But the real question is going to be, once we get up here... Oh, my goodness. We're still seeing Bear Force 1's elephants. There's still elephants from Bear Force 1. Look at this whole army. It must have been a DC, because you don't disconnect. You don't just give up when you have all of these armored elephants. So that's really great that some dude is actually having to defend against these armored elephants once he gets in within aggro range. If he wants to expand down here and take this gold and this stone, he's actually going to have to carve his way through this army of Ronin elephants. Meanwhile, some dude was able to repel the first wave of Evan's attack, and at this point, I would expect that one party or the other is going to spread into the center of the map, just so that whichever you sort of want to determine which one of you is the beatdown, right? And so whichever party is the beatdown would typically start creating spawn military buildings a little bit closer to the front of the battle, because it becomes so expensive to send your army all the way across the map like that. So some dude trying to make some progress, just chopping down this forest. Look at all that wood going in there. He's really focused on wood economy. Looks like he must be out of wood because all of these villagers now are going to go over to chop wood. Oh, or not. Where are they heading? They're heading, oh, yep, creating another town center to chop wood. So he is going all in on siege, to creating more town centers, 2 TCs. And now all of the catapults mobilize, and we will see where they're headed. See these cataphracts massing down here. We see these centurions. We see the catapults coming in behind him. Evan wisely, oh, got 1 shot. Boom. That one's going to take a hit, but not too many others. And some good micro here, dodging from Evan. And this is going to be a tough sell for these cataphracts because they've got spears, which are great counters for cataphracts. But they are going to get in behind. They're going to take down 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. Woo! Wow! They got all 5 of those catapults, which is really what Evan needed to do with that engagement. And so now Evan is more at the front, more on the aggro, and we are indeed seeing some of these siege workshops come down in the middle of the map, as I mentioned before. Checking in. We got a hey, I'm in your town from chat, and we got the light switching. It is good to see you guys in chat. Thank you for being here. AWCTR. I should have mentioned earlier, everybody, we are streaming to mixer.com/Age of Empires, mixer.com/Xbox, twitch.tv/Age of Empires, youtube.com/Age of Empires, all the places. You can see us there. But if you want to come in, play some sounds in our studio, change the lights, you can do that at mixer.com/Age of Empires. Not the least of which is in about 5 minutes at mixer.com/Age of Empires. If you are logged in, you will have a chance to win a free code of Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition for pre-order on your choice of Steam or Windows. So you just let us know which one you prefer as soon as you win. But you will have to be on mixer.com/Age of Empires, so that's just a fair warning. The giveaway will start in about 5 minutes. All right, these cataphracts coming in, trying to get a little bit, oh my goodness, trying to get a little bit of that economy. And this is great because this is where a lot of that wood line, I mean, we already saw some dude really dedicate himself to this wood line. He needs this wood to continue making these catapults. 180 wood per catapult. Those are very expensive glass cannons. And these cataphracts coming in, are they gonna be, oh my goodness gracious, what great micro. Oh, I love watching these catapult shots come in and see people dodge. Oh, and some own goals there. Oh, and it seems like these Centurions are gonna take a heavier hit. Oh my gosh, no! Oh, wow. So these cataphracts not quite able to round the corner on these catapults. This choke point is going to be a tough sell, and that is a GG from Evan.
Can't get in there.
Can't get in there. Oh my god! I would have said that you actually have a pretty solid chance.
It was a tough fight. It was going to be a tough push.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. So
it's time for us to get people back in here. And play
all right,
again.
yeah, that seems like a good plan. All right. So looking at that, I was quite impressed with the play from all parties in that game. That was really fun to watch. And so as soon as, if you guys want to play with us, there's no audition process. It's first come, first serve. Just get your butt into Age of Empires Definitive Edition. We are playing on, we're playing on Steam, but you can play on Windows 10 or Steam, whichever platform is working for you. Boom. And joining.
Whatever, you get that slot.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good.
All right. Yeah, we have opened up a new lobby. Look for mixer.com/Age of Empires, parentheses live stream. Just to let everybody know that we're going to be on stream. We got Matthew99 in here. Welcome back, Matthew99.
Matthew99. Elliot. Hello, Elliot. Thank you for jumping in. We appreciate it. Elliot messaged us right before the stream started, right after we had already started the match, and was like, oh, hey, wasn't I going to get to play? Is there room for me?
Will is here.
And we got Will McCahill.
All right.
AKA Artosis Pylon.
We're going to do a random match now. We're going to start from building up, and we're going to do the axe rush.
Oh, you almost got me.
What?
You almost got me.
What? close so far.
I was just gonna tell Will that there's not gonna be any. This is the reason, because he just destroyed me with cavalry archers yesterday. I was just gonna tell him, like, there's no way for you to destroy me this time. And then I looked down and I was still on random. I was like, that's gonna be a problem. I can't smack talk Will before before losing out there.
Do we want to do 2v2v2?
And we got some Viper emotes in chat. Good to see you guys. 2v2v2 sounds good to me.
All right. Team
1,
up,
2, 3,
guys.
4,
we need
5.
one more person to jump in to make this happen.
Yep, we can absolutely do that. And or we can just do another free for all. It works.
Do it free for all. Let's
Works
see.
for me. Okay, cool.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna ready up, but I'm gonna wait and see whether somebody slips into that last slot.
Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. What was that?
Go ahead and ready up, everybody.
I don't know. Region US West is what we've got right now. All right.
Waiting. Gonna close the slot, and slot is closed. So it's ready up. We're just gonna free for all.
All right.
Oh no!
And we just need a. Whoops.
All right.
Good call. Good call. Good
Normal.
call. All right.
Ready. 2 more readies, and we're good to go.
And we just need that ready from Elliot. And Will says, apologies to my teammate. And Elliot,
Get out of here,
Elliot
Elliot.
already starting the diplomacy. Kill Evan first. Elliot, you are.
No.
We're just waiting on
Yes.
Elliot to ready up, and we can get going.
No.
No. Yes. No. Yes. All right. Wow. That was a dramatic episode of Lobby Simulator. The most I've ever seen. I thought we had this on Explore. Sorry, I didn't realize that we were doing a random map. Had not realized that. So, Evan in as the Yamato. We got Will as the Hittites. We got Matthew 99 as the Babylonians. Will down here as the Hittites once again. I feel like it's been a while since we did a random map. Am I wrong? Shosun Civilization for Hot Shins. See some of those towers come down. And Elliot as the Yamato. Since we got a couple of Yamatos, let's remind ourselves what those Yamato do. Those villagers move 10% faster, which is a huge advantage. All cavalry units and horse archers are a whole lot cheaper, and the ship's bonus is not going to come in play on this map. Is not going to help.
Completely not helpful.
But those that extra 10% speed on those villagers does help an awful lot, especially when you are getting close to, especially when, if you're not as good at your early build order.
Right.
Or, if you are really good, then you can leverage that into a much faster, a much faster early tool age if you do it. But the great thing about the Yamato, that extra 10% speed kind of helps you even out in terms of skill, which I think is super useful.
You're throwing some shade my way.
Not you in particular.
just Yamato players.
Yeah, that's right. And we got a winner of that raffle that I mentioned a minute ago, Matroda.
Yay!
Congratulations, Matroda. You will get a copy, a pre-order code for Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition. And we will whisper that to you now. Your choice of Age of Empires 2 DE.
I'm in your town.
Hey, I'm in your town from chat. Is anybody else in anybody's town? This would be very early. This would be very early for a rush of any kind.
Color favor looks to be the yellow-orange, so...
Yeah,
maybe in
that
there-
would be for
there will.
Hot Chins as the Chosun. So let's go in and check out what Hot Chins is doing right here. Hot Chins does not have a storage pit down anywhere. It does have a granary right here, and a ton of people grabbing those berries. But his wood collection, it leaves something to be desired right now. So we will see whether that puts him behind, or if having all of these folks on food is going to get him up to tool age fastest. We are on a 4-player size map with 5 players, so we should expect to see a little bit of PvP action a little earlier than we normally would. Elliot as the Yamato getting that granary right up in there, and putting down a third house. I'm not sure where this guy's going. Like, what tree is he? What is going on? That guy's, he's just on a nature walk. Maybe he's just scouting out. Maybe he's just scouting out. All right, we got a scout house down from Matthew 99A. Just to check out, make sure nobody's coming up through this. This is a great spawn for Matthew 99A. I mean, look at the defensibility here. In terms of berries, in terms of he's luring this first elephant. Looks like he also managed to get these gazelle super close to his base. I wouldn't say that he right now probably has enough villagers to lure this elephant and collect all of these gazelles. So I would say probably if I were him, and look at him herding these gazelle. This is some great early game micro, getting all of these animals up here. But I wouldn't have killed these gazelle and then lured the elephant immediately. I would have at least pulled some more of the food out of these guys before doing that. But that is going to put Matthew 99, I'm sorry, way ahead in terms of early game start. So we should see that tool age up soon. Will with a great storage pit right here. Gold, wood, food. Can't get much better than that. Only missing stone to get that whole all four sources going all at once. It is good to see you guys in chat. The Foxy Lady spamming Big Daddy in chat. We're gonna get some cheat units in here. Did you just happen to turn on cheats?
I will not comment on that.
Oh,
We'll see
okay,
who
got
tries
it.
to figure it out first.
Yeah, let's see. Well, let's see if how the game goes first. We got a show from chat. Villagers popping in everywhere. Good to see you guys. What is the best combination of units to build? Is a question from Gross Messer.
It's a great question.
It's a great question. It just depends on the situation. It depends on what your opponent's building, what civ bonuses you have. Something that is always really strong is siege with something real quick to guard it. So siege with cavalry or siege with those, like we saw in the last game, siege with those hoplites in front of it. If your opponent has a lot of cavalry and you have spears, you can stop those cavalry from getting in close to your siege units and really take them down. I think it really depends on what kind of fight you're doing. Will dropping quarry just to see if the cheats are live.
Just to see how we do.
Worth a shot. It was worth a shot. Elliot changing the game speed to get that game going. What is going on, Elliot? How am I doing this? Asked Elliot. Oh no, maybe he's got some hotkey bound. Should be all right. Should be all right. So let's see what's going on over here. Right, we've got these Yamato clubmen over here. These Yamato clubmen came in to do some damage, and then they're just here. We got to attack them now from chat. We got light advantage for Evan, and these clubmen coming in here. Unfortunately, Matthew 99A is already in the tool age. So that is gonna change some of what he can do, and we see these slingers coming out now. Tool age slingers, they're gonna take those clubmen down, and we are not gonna see much come out of this clubman rush. But we will see whether that was enough of a disruption to Matthew 99's stuff. Game speed changed, so it looks like we did not lock the game speed.
This is going to clearly change everything.
All right. Checking in on Hot Chins. Got a great storage pit going down there. Sorry about that. We missed that setting when we started the match, but hopefully everyone will be able to just push on. Love the game. Don't have a PC to play, says Trick Troll. Well, you got to fix it, man. Sorry. Get in here. Join the PC. Steve Sutton. Hello. Says, with mouse support on console, I'd pay for this in a heartbeat. Tom Elonis says, I just see army ants. Oh, we can just zoom in for you there. How's that? See, army ants with abs. Look at that. Look at that physique. That's what you get when you're mining gold all day, every day. Matthew 99 as the Babylonians, and we've got more clubmen. Wait, are these the same clubmen? No. These 2 slingers were just hanging out. Oh, these 5 slingers just hanging out, protecting the economy, trying to stop any opportunistic clubmen from jumping in and trying to start the club. We've got some lights changing here for green. No players on screen or green, so I'm taking that one. That one's for me. That one's for me.
Good effort. Well done, guys.
I love it. All right, and we are seeing now at this point, Evan's the last one up into Tool Age, due in part to the dedication to that early clubman rush. So that's the part of the early game strategy, is that you have to decide, are you going to send clubmen over early? Are you going to try and disrupt your opponent's economy, but it costs an investment on your part that's going to delay your age up? So is it going to be worth it? Are you going to be able to make it? And that's just something that you always have to decide on. Taking down some of these gazelle. They're a little bit far from the storage pit at this point, but it's probably not worth putting down yet another one. And we're seeing the first stable come down from the Yamato over here. Meanwhile, let's check in with the other Yamato, Elliot, hanging out, got some of these barracks. And we're seeing some slingers of his own come down. So what is going to happen with those slingers? And are they going to come in and harass? So far, it's been a more or less friendly game. Haven't seen much harassment except between between Evan and Matthew 99. Matthew 99 now sending some units out, and we will see where they end up. Gathering stone from the back of the base right now. I'm not seeing many other players gathering stone at this point, so it looks like Matthew 99 is looking at building some of those Babylonian towers. Yeah, I'm not seeing any other players really on stone at this point. So Matthew 99 doing some scouting, getting some stuff done, and that cavalry is not going to engage with those slingers. So that cavalry is just going to be a shot, and these slingers are going to get in on that. Wait, where are they going? They were going to get in on that economy, but for some reason they turned back around. Oh no, that's what it was. Will put down, well done, Will. That was some great micro. Will put down some houses to block their path. And so instead of doing that, they're going to go for more low-hanging fruit, some harder places to wall. You can see here, there's no advantage of the same choke point that Will had down here for this wood line. Really, really great use of that natural barrier by Will. As soon as those slingers came in, and now the cavalry are going to come in, and these slingers are not going to be able to take him down on their own. They get no bonus against those cavalry. So they did get some free econ over here from these berries, but realistically, those berries were not the main focus of Hotchins' economy. So whether that was an even trade is up for debate. And at this point, I would not probably continue investing these slingers against these. Even these regular cavalry the Chosun cavalry are just gonna melt that slinger rush. So really, when you do a slinger rush like that, you want to get as much as you can from it. But it sort of becomes throwing good money after bad after a while. Hotchins first up into the Bronze Age, dropping that government center so he can start dropping those town centers. That's one of the things differs between random map and deathmatch. From deathmatch, you can just start doing those town centers right away. In random map, in Hotchins' case, you cannot build more town centers until you have a government center. This government center, for my taste, is a little bit exposed. I would want that government center further back, because if you lose that, then you still can't build town centers. But now Hotchins, first up into Bronze Age, is going to be able to start building those town centers. Hey, I'm in your town. We got light advantage for purple once again. I'm taking that one. We got a nice house wall here. Similar strategy to what we saw from Will down there. Stopping any aggro from Elliot, who, as we saw, was agitating for treaty for everybody to go kill Evan first. Evan now with some slingers of his own. Those Yamato slingers, where are they going to go and what are they going to do? We have yet to see. This storage pit, Matthew 99 making sure that the back of his base is covered. Realistically, this probably would have been a fine place to wall, but that's fine. That's totally okay. And another house wall. I feel like I'm in a game of Age 2 at this point. Seeing all these house walls come down. Those Yamato stone miners now gathering stone. Pretty far behind Matthew 99 in terms of what Matthew 99 is going to be able to do. And these cavalry coming in, they're just taking down houses. Those houses are basically completely undefended, so might as well. If you can't hit the economy, which frankly they probably could, it's 350 hit points for a wall. They could probably hack through if they wanted to, but now at this point, Matthew 99 getting wise to those tactics, and I would say that this is worth the investment for Hotchins at this point to hack through one of these walls. I know it takes a while, but there is no army back here. If you get in there, now he's got 2 watchtowers, but if you get in there, there's so much profit to be had compared to Matthew 99's Babylonian base down there. We're seeing walls go down every which way. Will's got this great natural barrier, unpassable. You can't even cut through that barrier on that side of his base. So no worries there, although he does have this forward gold that is much less defensible. And I would not be surprised if that got a visit from those cavalry before too long. Meanwhile, Hotchins does have that third town center, that extra town center down up north. And it is just, Hotchins is very bold with the placement of this government center, this town center, 2 town centers up here, basically right under Elliot's nose. I'm not sure if Hotchins is actually doing this, knowing that Elliot's right there, or if he just hasn't, and he just doesn't care. Because I don't see enough military to head up and defend that if it does get raided with anything in particular. These slingers do have a bonus against buildings, against walls and towers, and so I would say that they are well suited to come in and just sort of clean house down here. This is almost like a slinger rush situation, but we will see what happens, if that happens. We're seeing some walling. Everybody's turtling up. Everybody afraid of a little early aggression. Elliot dropping a wall of his own. The reason you do that is so that your opponent can't just delete the wall. Even though there's a wall against you, or there's a wall in between you, you want to own the wall. It's like when you have a neighbor and that neighbor has a fence, but you want to have your own fence so you can control what the fence looks like. All right. And we got another winner. We got wonderful Charlo got won another code, and we will do one more giveaway later over at over at mixer.com/Age of Empires. And here come those slingers. Okay, so the question now is, are these stables going to be able to take back some of this real estate that is going to get lost to these slingers? We are going to lose a couple of villagers, but it looks like just 1 or 2 before these slingers get chased off and ridden down. So these slingers, the thing is though, they only cost 40 food and 10 stone. So those slingers aren't gonna, they're not gonna do, they don't cost much. They're not gonna do much damage, but they don't cost much. So that brief disruption to Hotchins' economy wasn't necessarily as effective as I thought it might be at first. And that's just something that, you don't know until you see how it goes. I'm enjoying watching this stream, says Gross Messer. Thank you very much. I love Age of Empires, says Daddy DJ. That's a great name. Prestige Worldwide. Hello, good to see you. Biscuits and Gravy, giving us a noise. And Augusto Botosi, welcome, welcome. Now a counterattack. Hotchins, why Hotchins, why? counterattack. Oh, and they're...
I'm in your town.
And we got a hey, I'm in your town from chat for Hotchins. Those Chosun cavalry are... It's FFA. Everyone gets to taste war, says Hotchins. I love it.
It is.
I love how
so
this
true.
goes. I love how this goes. Hotchins is the Chosun taking control of this part of the map. And Elliot responding in his own way with his Yamato Watchtower, dropping some small walls here. This is not an easy barrier to wall here. This is wide, wide open. That's going to cost a lot of stone for Elliot. But ultimately, I think Elliot hopes that it will stop any aggression. We're seeing a lot of very defensive play right now. Not a whole lot of people getting up in there and really committing to any sort of invasion. But that is okay, because that just means the bigger they are, the harder they fall. These houses are going to get poked down by Elliot's Yamato Tower, leaving that entrance to Evan's base unguarded, at least for now, even though there is a wall there. That means it'll be up to Elliot to decide when that wall comes down. Meanwhile, coming down here, checking in on Will. Got those chariot archers. We got a Wololo. Got that chariot archer, and oh my gosh, Will is going to get rushed by these cavalry. I'm not sure he has enough. I'm not sure he has enough to get that stuff going. I'm not sure he's producing enough military. He's got these cavalry archers. They are going to be able to take these guys down, but they're not going to be able to take them down very quickly. So the question is, are they going to be able to make enough? There are a lot of cavalry coming down at Will right now. Will's doing his best to mitigate the damage, focus down one of these cavalry at a time. But really what he needs is some sort of spears. He needs spears. These cavalry are going to come in and they're doing some serious damage. That is going to be, Will is going to be the first one into the Iron Age, but oh my gosh, what is that going to mean for him? He's gonna, and here comes the reinforcements. So how is Will going to counter these? That's going to be a tough fight. That's going to be a tough fight, and there's more on the way. Oh no, those cavalry are decided to take down this town center up here. Not leave anything to chance, even though Will made it up into the Iron Age, was going for some of those late game units, didn't have quite enough time, wasn't quite walled off enough to get those to defend against these guys. Now we see a temple and an academy coming down from Will, and just blocking those off. Really great placement from Will. Just place those buildings to delay these cavalry even more. These archery ranges, same deal. What are they going to do? How is Will going to defend against this? I'm not sure he's going to come back. I'm not sure how much he has stockpiled, though. That's the big determiner here. Even if Will's economy gets destroyed at this point, if he has enough resources ready to go, he's still actually gathering wood up here. He's going to have a hard time coming back from this one. Oh my goodness. All right, let's check in on what the front looks like over here. It looks like a fairly peaceful front. Yamato versus Chosun right now. Hotchins is the one in this game. He's definitely the smackdown in this game. Has pierced through this wall, and I'm afraid we might see a GG soon from Will on this one. Really the only economy he's got going for him is this wood line back here. I'm not seeing much else. We got a hey, I'm in your town from chat. Jumping in. Woo! All right. So what I want to know is what is going to happen. What is the strategy here for the Yamato? We've got the while Hotchins is away. This is the key for the other four players. While Hotchins is away, what are the rest of the teams going to do to fortify, to counter these cavalry? Are they going to be able, like by the time these cavalry are on your doorstep, you're not going to be able to fight them. The Chosun do not get a bonus to cavalry, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's correct. They do not. But if you get those cavalry going, they do have the whole heavy cavalry and cataphract line. So if we get that heavy cataphract or that cataphract showing up, that cataphract upgrade, once we get into Iron Age from Hotchins, that we're going to see some serious problems. Meanwhile,
Oh no.
Evan coming in
no.
as scouts and just getting some free villagers.
Nope.
Some
Well,
free villagers with those scouts.
Coach
And,
Elliott,
my
but Will
goodness gracious.
or Hutchins don't like me.
Oh my goodness gracious, Hutchins just rushed right in.
Not
We didn't
a lot
even
I
see
can
it
do
coming.
with
There
that.
was not enough walls on that side of the base. Had some of these these sentry towers, but those sentry towers are just a delay tactic. As we've talked about before, if you don't have something else to stop them, to stop those guys, they can just run right past those towers. And unfortunately, we didn't have for Evan, we didn't have an army, and we didn't have enough walls to really stop that destruction. And so that is going to be. There's the government center. Where else have we got these guys? We've got Siege Workshop coming down. We've got an archery range coming down. Wherever those cavalry go, death doth follow. These cavalry coming in. Hutchins is fighting on every front right now. Will has another town center. Oh no, that's not that's a Hutchins town center. It's taking down Will's last town center. This woodcutter might be the only villager that Will has left. Oh no, he's got a couple more left. We got a Wololo from chat, and we got light advantage for Evan, desperately needed. All right, I like the temple. I like the temple idea. I like the siege workshop. It's a lovely little town you've got building back here. Has a granary, doesn't have a town center, but should be able to build one. I think your maybe your government center got destroyed, but regardless,
everything is dead.
if you don't have a town center, you can still build a town center if your main town center gets destroyed, as long as you don't die. This was an interesting tactic. Matthew 99 just walled off this gold over here just to stop anybody getting it, and I missed what series of events happened to these slingers. Probably they cut through these walls and just took out anybody who was there. I'm surprised that they don't have range on any of these guys just yet, but I suppose their range is only 4, so they'd really have to get up against that side over there. Meanwhile, this is looking like a Hotchins game. The real question is, these Elliott's Yamato, now that Hotchins is in there, and we are seeing that heavy cavalry, and I expect we will see the cataphract upgrade before too long. They also, if you check that tooltip, they get more attack strength and armor, including +1 against missile weapons, which isn't great news for all of these sentry towers and archers that Elliott has fortified his base with. So what is he going to do? What is the plan? Hutchins, game speed changed. Oh no. We got a "Hey, I'm in your town" from chat. And light advantage for Matthew 99A.
Elliott has no plans.
Elliott has no plans. All right. Well, that is good to know.
Know that feeling.
Matthew 99. I keep saying Matthew 99A, by the way, because Matthew 99 will show up as Matthew 99 or Matthew 99A.
True.
Apparently has 2 accounts.
Probably
and
depends on the platform. Maybe Windows versus Steam.
I'm a creature of habit. All right. So sue me. Ooh, play ooh. Hello, good to see you in chat. Cat Lover for Life. Cat Lover for Life 9 says yo, yo, yo. And Jenga 55, good to see you. Hello. Hello and welcome. At this point, something has got to give. We have got to see, we are about to see what these heavy cavalry are doing. We have seen all in, the unique thing about this game is that these cavalry have been dominating this map for the entire time. And what we've not seen from any of the players is, oh, we're seeing a Wololo. Oh no, poor priest. Oh, the poor priest.
I got one.
We are seeing some horse archers from Matthew 99. What we haven't seen are any of the, this is a classic Age of Empires, rock, paper, scissors. We're not seeing any spears. We're not seeing any spears come down against these heavy cavalry. We're not seeing spears and we're not seeing siege. I would expect to see some harder cavalry counters coming down. Hotchins dropping these forward archery ranges and really laying the siege down. Not literally, not with siege, but laying siege to these walls. which did get that medium wall upgrade. Probably not quite in time, though. They are going to find their way through. And we are going to have some of these cavalry come in. Are they going to be able to drop? Oh, no, he's going to walk right over that farm. He was trying to drop another wall. Oh, he's trying to drop a house to stop it. But no, they walked right through the farm. And now they are up in your base, killing your dudes. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, wow, that medium wall came in seconds too late. Just like 1 second too late to stop this carnage. And these cavalry, these heavy cavalry coming in, what are they attacking with? They're attacking 17. They have 6 armor. In addition to an additional pierce armor, which is a direct counter to these chariot archers, which are only attacking with 5. So they're taking what, 3 damage? Oh no! And now we've got the cataphract upgrade. Things are not looking good. There's the camel rider. There's the camel rider. Has increased damage against all horse and elephant units. So getting those camels down is also a good idea. If you can make some of those camel riders, but I'm afraid it's too little too late. I'm not sure what Matthew99 is going to do against this attack. Luckily, he's got a lot of map control, so he can afford to lose some of this forward stuff. He's got a lot of dead farms and stuff, but he can rebuild his economy back here. The main thing that will hurt to lose is this archery range. All of these archery ranges, all of these military buildings, he's going to have to rebuild these archery ranges, military buildings. Look at all of that wood, 300 wood, 600 wood lost in terms of that. These guard towers, the stone is even harder. That's a GG from Elbots. Well done. Well done, well done. And we still do not, technically speaking, have a GG from Will, who I'm not sure still has a viable anything. I don't. I think technically Will is done, but we got an yeah. I think technically Will's done because he does not have either any villagers or any way to spawn villagers. So I think he has to basically be done, but I could be wrong. I could be missing something
figurative
somewhere.
GG.
Yeah, exactly. Well, good game anyway from everybody who has jumped in so far.
There goes Matthew99.
We've got this town center, this Matthew99's Babylonians, and that's a GG for Matthew99, which means that we're pretty much done here, I think. While I admire the pluck and courage of the Yamato up in their secret little mystery corner base, I feel pretty confident calling this one a GG. We've only got 8 minutes left in stream, which isn't really enough time to do much, unless we wanted to do like a death match with cheats or something like that. We could jump in and do that.
Go ahead and resign out.
We'll let. And we got Wonderful Charlo. Didn't Wonderful Charlo already? Didn't Wonderful Charlo already win one? I don't know. Maybe yeah. We should probably redraw that. You can only win once a day. Sorry, guys. Sorry, Wonderful Charlo. You should go buy a lottery ticket, though. That's some good luck.
Yeah,
that's some good luck twice in a row.
Quite good.
Good luck twice in a row. You'll have to come back next week. Okay. So, yeah, let's go ahead and exit out. Good game to everybody. Especially good game to Hot Chins. Thank you to everybody who jumped in. Let's check that out. Whoa, look at that.
A lot of orange.
Incredible. I feel like I was doing pretty good there as purple for a while, but eventually Hot Chins just got the better of me as well. All right, let's jump in. Let's turn on cheats. Let's just go crazy.
Oh, boy.
For one of these, all right?
Here we go.
All right.
All right, deathmatch.
Beep, boop, boop,
We'll
boop,
do
boop.
a medium map or something or
All right.
whatever. Extra setting.
We only got like a couple of minutes, guys, so we're just gonna go with whoever can get in as quickly as we can. If you want to join in, play some cheats. Pull up on the other side of the monitor your cheats. Get some Big Daddies going. And we are redrawing. If you are typing Fraffle in chat, you are doing it right. Renegade is dropping Fraffle in the wrong spot, and we do have the lobby open, but people aren't jumping in. So I mean, it's also okay if that's our last game of the day. But right now we've got the Fraffle live, and It's almost done. Matthew99 says, can't see the lobby.
Can't see the lobby.
Yeah. Shall we remake?
We can remake.
Let's go ahead and remake.
Cancel. Great game. It's a public lobby.
Should be available.
Here we go.
Unless they have their region.
All right, multiplayer game has been created again.
All right, love it. Love it. Boop, 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 boop. Now I'm not seeing it.
Oh, I see how it is.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Wow, we've had some serious lobby simulator, some fun lobby simulator times. Okay, now it's down again.
I'm gonna create a new one.
All right. All right, we'll do one more. We'll do one more.
Try U.S. East.
Lead for Life having some trouble joining as well. Oh no, says Smoking Chilling. Daddy DJ got the code that time. Good game, Daddy DJ. All right, let's do this one more time. All right, and you know what? We were having some connection issues earlier on, right before the stream, so we might be seeing something like that again. So let's go ahead and just call it there. So everybody, I want to say thank you. We'll just start our sign-offs now. I just want to say thank you to everybody who jumped in, to all of you who are in playing games every day in chat. The Mixer team here is phenomenal. If you want to, we got a woo back there. If you want to stay up to date on the latest that's going on with the Age of Empires franchise, check us out on all of the places we've been streaming today: Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Mixer, all Instagram, every single place, on Steam. Join our forums, ageofempires.com. Join the Age of Empires Insider Program. That's the place that you are going to get if we're running betas, if we're running all of that stuff. That's where that information gets published first, so you will know before anybody else. And we just want to say thank you for jumping in, because this is the best time of the week for us.
This is the best time of the week. Playing games, getting killed, having fun.
Absolutely. Tweet at us, say hi, say hello in the forums, and we will see